Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, October 11, 2024. Jupiter begins its 4-month retrograde period today, and this retrograde will last until February. It's a natural time of the year for some introspection, slowing down, and review. While Jupiter's transit of your solar house will continue to benefit your spirit of involvement until February, the 4-month window beginning today presents an excellent time to restore some balance. If you have too many ideas or projects on your plate, for example, this is an excellent time to prioritize and pace yourself. Reconnecting with old friends and dreams or plans can be highly beneficial. Today, you're well positioned for making connections, communicating, building ideas, bonding with others, and sharing. You're developing a stronger belief in your future and what you have to offer others. You might happily take the lead or become the expert that others turn to. Building a following for your ideas or your work can figure strongly now. Inspiring others with your own words is likely. Our great benefic, Jupiter, is slowing down in the night sky. This will become highly pronounced over the coming days, as it has just stationed retrograde and will moonwalk in the heavens for many weeks and months. Since the end of May, you've noticed glory in expansion as he's toured your solar house of friendships, communities, and online dating. Pay attention to any significant news that pops up now, perhaps changing your path's direction. This could be news from a pal about your romantic life, or you decide to change your mind about a relationship instead. Exes may reappear in the coming months. Is it time to reconsider your network? Since the end of May 2024, you may have noticed an increase in your social life when Jupiter entered Gemini. You may have had more engagement on your professional platforms, attended more networking events, and more. Unfortunately, your social life will begin to slow down when Jupiter stations retrograde in Gemini. Starting today, this retrograde will last until February. The next few months may result in fewer views online or professional connections. But it will also give you a chance to see who is aligned with your greater professional community. Today's transit is a lovely one for the sensually oriented. Your body is your temple, and it's a great couple of days for worship. Try to prepare you are food as though you were a religious monk celebrating the deity of pleasure, fresh fruits, organic taste better, whole grains, and your favorite flavors. Your body is a sacred ornament. Polish it within and without with exercise, yoga massages your internal organs, and exfoliating baths. Oats and chopped pear is a great mixture to bring into the water and rub onto your skin. The vibrations of the moment will bring some constraints that you will have difficulties escaping from. This isn't serious because your faculties for adaptation and your natural good humor will allow you to be on top of events. It's true that you have less punch than during the last few days, but you are still in reasonable shape. So, the day may be a little rough, but you will find solace in your sentimental life, where you are having success. You have the desire to conquer, so this period will be very favorable. Before the moon leaves a playful and creative area of your chart today, it will form a positive interaction with both planets in an adventurous section, as it does during each monthly visit. This occurrence provides a temporary uplift to the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life in the middle of the workweek. However, consider what if this boost isn't just fleeting? With Venus set to return to the playful and creative part of your chart next week and a full moon occurring in an adventurous area on the same day, this might be an indication of more exciting things ahead. Heart of the working week or not, the final hours of the moon's last visit to your romantic sector before Venus, the planet of love's return next week, makes it important to listen to your heart. Whether you have time to embrace the spirit of romance now or not, with Venus on her way, there is time to start making your life as love-friendly as possible. Our eyes in the sky. Today is inviting you to pause, breathe deeply, and allow the natural flow of life to guide you. Sometimes, when we're caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, it can feel like we need to constantly push forward, but today's energy is reminding you to step back and let things unfold on their own. Have you ever experienced that feeling of relief when you decide to take a break and suddenly everything starts falling into place? That's exactly the kind of vibe today is offering. If something doesn't go as planned, resist the urge to blame yourself or feel like you need to take control. Instead, take it as a gentle nudge from the universe to let go. By pampering yourself a little and allowing things to flow naturally, you might just find that what you initially saw as a setback opens up new and unexpected doors. Have you ever noticed how, when you let go of trying to control every little detail, new opportunities seem to come out of nowhere? Sometimes, the most productive thing you can do is step back and give space for things to develop on their own. During this period, it's especially important not to fall into the trap of competition or seeing others' tie-ins as challenges. Whether it's in your personal life, at work, or in a relationship, interpreting everything as a battle can create unnecessary tension. Have you ever found yourself getting worked up over something minor, only to realize later it wasn't that serious? Today is a good day to keep things light, avoid overthinking, and stay clear of power struggles. If you're feeling emotionally drained or pulled in too many directions, it's okay to step back. Spend some time alone, recharge, and allow yourself the space to regain clarity. Solitude isn't a retreat, it's a way to center yourself. If you've been feeling doubtful or uncertain about something in your life, know that these feelings are temporary. Maybe you're struggling to make a decision or you're unsure of the next step. That's okay. Sometimes we need time to let our thoughts settle. Have you ever had one of those aha moments where everything suddenly becomes crystal clear after days of confusion? That moment of clarity is coming for you. Trust that, with time, the answers will reveal themselves, and you'll feel confident moving forward. What's important is to give yourself permission to be in this moment of uncertainty without rushing to find a solution. The beauty of today's energy is that it's not just limited to romantic relationships, it's a time to nurture all of your connections. Friendships, family bonds, and even your relationship with yourself can be strengthened. Have you been meaning to reach out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while? Or maybe today's a good day to spend some quality time with those who mean the most to you. Relationships thrive when we show up with an open heart, ready to connect deeply and authentically. Take a moment to reflect on a relationship in your life that could use a little extra love today. How can you nurture that bond? Even something as simple as sending a text to check in or scheduling a catch-up call can go a long way in keeping those connections alive and thriving. As the day moves forward, you'll notice a shift in the energy around you. The moon is aligning with expansive Jupiter, bringing a wave of optimism, lightness, and a sense of limitless possibility. It's like the weight of the earlier part of the day lifts, and in its place, you're left with a joyful, hopeful vibe. Have you ever noticed how, when you're in a great mood, it seems to spread to everyone around you? It's like your happiness becomes contagious, and soon enough, everyone is smiling too. That's the energy you'll be radiating today. People will be naturally drawn to your laid-back and relaxed vibe, and you'll find that your positivity uplifts everyone in your space.